Okay then, Helldivers, it seems that we are revisiting a very, very dark era that we have longed to try and forget, but unfortunately the internet is diving in to the carnage that is Sony Entertainment and how they're actually bringing this to the foothold. Hopefully we don't see anything from it, but things are ramping up and already the community are at large. We've got loads to dive on into today, so we're going to show you guys everything with regards to what is happening. The Steam community is going crazy right now, and we've also got a load of stuff happening with regards to Sony. If you haven't already, smash that beautiful blue thumbs up and subscribe with post notifications turned on. It'd be greatly appreciated. And make sure that you check out our sponsor, GamerSupps. It is the 0-calorie energy and nootropic formula designed to be a healthier and more effective beverage for gamers, unlike our canned alternatives. Our blend of essential vitamins, organic caffeine and nootropics provide a consistent boost with no jitters, no crashes and no glucose responses, as well as a load of gaming accessories and snacks to boot. It's a no-brainer. Link in the description. Use code CloudPlays at checkout for a cheeky discount. But let's see exactly what it is that's happening inside of the game right now. We have got the major order right now, and we're going to take a look at where we're at with that one. So as we make our way over towards the Galactic War table, it is an interesting venture right now as we are taking a look at the MO with 3 hours and 20 minutes left at the point of recording. We have completed everything on the list. Bore Rock was the last thing to be obtained, and thankfully there is nothing else now for us to do for the next few hours for the major order to complete. It does seem that the Yalivar DSS construction site is looking to be into the final phase. I'm hoping this is a very good news. The likelihood is even though we are expecting the DSS construction to complete at this point, based on the way that it looks currently, we may well be looking at one more phase of the operation before we see a completion of our beautiful DSS. Now, people are speculating that once this is completed, it is going to be extremely underwhelming, and this beautiful beast right here is going to be, well, not as useful as we may hope. I really hope that is wrong, and I, to be fair, hope that this major order completion will complete the DSS utilization and bring in that giant platform in the middle that we're waiting on, as well as a load of staff to adhere to its standards, and hopefully we can get this on a roll, because this has been the longest campaign mission I have ever seen, and I am getting extremely bored of waiting for the DSS to finally ramp in and come through. So fingers crossed that one is a completion of all means. We'll see exactly where this one goes. Maybe within the next 7 to 8 hours. The likelihood is that we're not going to expect anything in a major order to come in until maybe tomorrow at this point. They are really weird with issuing these major orders, and it's not something that we like to see come through the works. But we have got loads to talk about today, because Sony yesterday made a statement that is absolutely absurd, and even though we have already had this battle once, Helldivers, it seems like we may be having to have it again, and you guys are already jumping to the mark. Even though nothing's really happened yet, it seems that you guys are pre-anticipating that something is going to go terribly wrong. This article right here from fandomwire.com states right here, we have learned a lot. Sony has learned absolutely nothing. And as it defends Helldivers 2 PSN fiasco as attempt to let PC users enjoy games safely. Now, the weird part about this is that we have already had a statement from PSN, which back on May 6th stated the following. Helldivers fans, we have heard your feedback on the Helldivers 2 account linking update. The May 6th update, which would have required Steam and PlayStation Network account linking for new players and for current players beginning May 30th, will not be moving forward. We're still learning what is best for PC players, and your feedback has been invaluable. Thanks again for your continued support on Helldivers 2, and we'll continue to keep you updated on future plans. Well, it seems like their future plans are to go ahead and make you link anyway, as apparently they have stated that there is a crackdown on really taking control of their games, and the community at large has definitely not agreed with this one at all. Seems that they have not learned anything, and our valuable feedback was, well, not valuable at all, as they have completely completely ignored it. And even then on the back end of that, even though it was just an article and they haven't even kicked into anything right now, you can see already that the Steam reviews are starting to ramp up, and we're seeing a bit of a deja vu moment as people are posting up things like this. As you can see, somebody put, "Sony are greedy bees." That is not a great look, as well as this one here. Sony arrogance, Sony greed, Sony control. And I've heard some rumors floating around that Sony is a dissident non-democracy, will not be tolerated. Now, this is just a few reviews that have been going up over the last day or so, and this is becoming a bit more of a rampant problem as Helldivers has finally managed to get its way out of the works. I don't really know what else it is that they're going to be able to do at this point. Arrowhead must be absolutely fuming at this stage with the basis of Helldivers being in the position that it's in. Apparently, the account linking is going to be revolted purely around the live service modeling, which would lead to the conclusion that Helldivers will be a part of this problem. Now, I have tweeted at Mr. Peterstead, Shamshuljani and Twinbeard, and hopefully we'll get some clarification on what they know on the situation, although because it's something quite deep in the roots, it's not likely that we'll have a response, but I am trying to get the information for you guys so that we can hopefully come up with some sort of solution to this at some stage or another. I don't really know where this is going to lead, but hopefully it's not going to lead in a negative impact. Let me know your opinions down in the comment section below. Now, again, we have got your top comments at the end of this video, and I think it pretty much makes everything well and truly aware of your opinions on things. It's just so frustrating. I don't really understand why we're in this position yet again. Helldivers has finally managed to dig itself out of a undiggable hole, and now we're having to experience something that could well put it to sleep for once and all, and I don't really understand why we're back in this position, but we're going to put a positive spin on things because it's been a very negative 24 hours, and I think I can speak for all Helldivers content creators and lovers of the game when I state that it is extremely worrying to know that this is something that is happening inside of the community right now. So let's give you guys a bit of a funny moment instead. What we're going to do is a new issue on the channel where we are going to start featuring your clips inside of these videos, and if you want to submit yours, you can submit them via the Discord. The link is in the description. All you have to do is head down to the submit footage for video link, pop in your videos or upload it to YouTube and pop the link in there, and we'll check it out and put in your best clips, whether it's epic moments or funny moments to boot. This first one right here is coming from the Goblin Pope, who posted up this video, and it definitely made me chuckle as it is a full-blown conversation with a charger right here. Check this out.
Charger, why you... Oh, I see how it is. You gonna let me up those stairs or not? Charger. Charger. Are you gonna let me up those stairs? Thank you. You chill.
Well, it seems that not all bugs are out for blood, and they may well just let you up the stairs. But we're going to dive on into your top comments right now to finalize the video, and I think you guys can all see where this one is going to go based on the information we've had at hand. This first one right here with over 400 likes states, "I find it really ironic how they call it for safety considering how often data breaches happen at Sony." And that is apparently the people's biggest fear. At most points, it seems that realistically, you're more worried about linking your account so that your information is spread out, which again is neither here nor there. I don't really understand it overly, but in the same breath, I also understand the safety feature that you guys have obviously got kicked in. For the most part, it does seem like it's just a hatred for Sony, and that's exactly where I sit. Don't have a massive love for them, especially with the way that they've treated our beloved game and other games that I have enjoyed in the past, and that is solely why I wouldn't want to initiate my PC to that realm, but it's just one of those. This next one right here states the following: "It doesn't matter who you send, I'm not linking a Sony account." And I think that a lot of people are definitely en route with that. And this final one right here is quite upsetting to say the least. It states, "As someone who's been diving since day one and never stopped during any of the fiasco that caused huge portions of the community to leave, it's really sad to see this happening again. The game has finally gotten to a great point again, and now huge portions of the community will probably end up up leaving again. And this is sad to see. It seems to be running circles left, right and centre, and now that we've finally managed to pick up the absolute mess that Helldivers was and finally figure out exactly what the identity of it is, make sure that everything is working correctly, and the biggest patch updates have resulted into a massive change of the game, we now have a standard player base. We now have a solid player base, and you guys have been incredible and pretty crucial to the game's longevity. Unfortunately, right now, this may seem like it's all in jeopardy yet again. Make sure you guys leave your comments in the comment section below, and you may well feature in the next video. Thank you so much again for watching, guys, and hopefully we can continue this journey along space as a Helldiver. Appreciate you all. Like, subscribe, and as always, up until the next time, I'll see you in the clouds.